fucking go through Volskaya because it can be a really like hectic map. So just like you can get split up so easily. So generally, if you're defending, you would hold here. That's pretty much that's pretty much it. You just hold here. You maybe have like a Reaper in here. What I like to do is I when I'm Reaper, I hide here, and then when they come through, I kill 2 people here, and then I wait for them back to my team. You can do that as well, but you would have to watch out for people coming through this side. You'd have to watch out for people jumping the gap and probably going through this room. But if they do go through this room, it's like very spammable, and you have a lot of time to react if they do. So this is why I don't like attacking through that room.
Welcome, Troy.
Hey, Troy.
Of course.
Hey.
Hello. Of course, if they start pushing, you just fall back on point. What I've seen some teams do is that they just hold all the way back up here, or like over there. The reason is that, okay, so this is good against dive comps. So if we're versing a dive comp and we somehow know we're versing a dive comp, this would be the ideal spot, because the whole point of the dive comp is to like get on the point and get into the back line. But if this is like a really hard spot for them to dive on, and then if they do get on the point, you have high ground advantage. So
I've had some successful comp games defending like here as Reinhardt. With the whole team.
Yeah, I've seen teams do that as well. So it's not like exactly a bad idea. It's just depending on what you're doing. That's pretty much it for the first point. And there's not really much else to say on the second point, except that you just defend on the point. Like, it's the same as Temple of Anubis. You don't want to go all the way up here, you just want to like stand on the point. And you really only have to watch this flank, the right flank, and of course the middle. But that's pretty much it. If they come through, like generally you don't want to come through here, but if they come through here you can just land tons of spam down there and then come up. If they come through main, you can flank them yourself. But that's pretty much it. I'll have like over there's a good Reaper spot. You can drop on them. Back here is a good sniping spot. You can stand up there as well. As like McCree or something, just to get high ground. McCree can also go back there as well. So just try to have like a Reinhardt down here, and have your DPSs on the high ground. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, of course Anna's pretty good up there as well. But anyway, go on the attack.
Get that HP. Because of Troy.
Jesus, Troy.
Okay. When you come out of spawn, you never want to come out this side because you get Pharaoh knocked off and shit. So never do that. Always come out the main door, go through the building, and then go out here. Because you want as much cover as possible before you reach them, and of course that helps you take like the least amount of damage.
Yeah, I feel.
So of course the tactic that we always like to run is just reach here, brute force it. If you have a McCree, you can stun the Reinhardt, ignore him, speed boost, and then go all the way upstairs. And then you ignore everyone until you get all the way back there. So, so yeah, that's one way. The other way is just like march through the left. Just straight up walk through here. The most important thing is that you can't hang around here just playing pokesies. Like, they call this poke the choke, and this is not, like, you never want to poke the choke because that's what the defenders want. They want to hold you there. So as the attacking team, you don't want to get held up there. So instead of poking the choke, you don't want to hesitate and you just want to march right in. Like I said, you don't really want to go in here because that gives them a lot of time to react, and your team's like just in this one enclosed space. So you would march down here, you probably start a fight here. If you don't, and they just don't engage you, because generally they'll engage you by the time you're here, but if they don't, you just walk straight on the point. and you'll probably fight on the point. Of course, you can run flankers over the gap to the left to disrupt them, and your team can gain ground. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you're attacking this this second spawn again, don't go to the right side, because this narrow corridor is very spammable. Unless you are like a flanker and you can get over this right side and flank them there, then that's fine. But other than that, you don't want to go here. Of course, one option, if you have ults off and you want to like just brute force it, just speed boost through main and fight them all the way straight up. You can speed boost through the left. So you'll have speed boost here and then try to take on the left, which generally I don't see anybody doing this because they kind of have a little bit of high ground advantage here. Or you can just speed boost and then go all the way up here. Yeah, and then.
Wait, from there, do you go behind or?
From there you can drop down here. You can drop down here. But
what about going behind this?
You can go behind, but again, it's really like the space is really like tight and enclosed. So if they have like a Pharah then or a Junkrat or any form of AoE, then yeah. But like you can go here if you have a speed boost, like just to speed your team through there and drop them behind. But the problem is you will already use your speed boost getting to this place in the first place. So and it'll also take like too long, and it'll give them a lot of time to react because they'll definitely see you coming in. So generally you don't want to do that. Another interesting thing that I actually saw on one of the Apex games is that the team actually didn't do any of that. They went upstairs and the whole team took the moving platforms. Like the whole team jumped on the moving platform. I think they even had a bastion, but the whole team jumped on this.
They'll be like fun as to try. Like
yeah, the whole team jumped on this, and when they reach here, they just jump on the point and just fight them here.
Lol.
So that's something that I kind of took note of.
Element of surprise, eh?
But other than that, that's pretty much it for the map, really.
That's
Cool.
That's
That's
nice.
Volskaya.
Interesting. Did you guys know if you rewound on the platform, it actually takes you to the platform rather than where you were?
Oh, does it?
If
Yeah.
you what?
If you rewind while on Tracer.
Oh yeah,
It's the point on the platform.
It takes you back to the point on the platform, not where you were 3 seconds ago or whatever it's supposed to be.
Is it just something about it?
Yeah, I guess it'll have something to do with the physics.
Alright, but yes, this is like, I fucking hate capture point, but this is my favorite capture point map, just because like of the different ways you can attack it.
Yeah, you're right, Troy.
She says with such surprise.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
If you shift
Oh.
with Genji, you land back on the platform.